Hey everybody! Happy Sunday Fun Day! I'm so glad everybody is here. Um, I just thought that we could all just kind of hang out for a little while and just talk about some fun stuff. Stuff that's already happened, stuff that's coming up, and giveaways. I definitely want to talk about, Gatlinburg conference. I know that, like DA and his team over at DA Ex Machina, him and Robbie and Doc, like I know that they've all talked about it. And I know Krista and Brandy have kind of talked about it, but I wanted to talk about it too. So I thought today would be a really good time to just kind of like ease into everything and talk about the fun time we had in Gatlinburg, and also talk a little bit about my short trip through the LBL that Krista was so gracious to kind of go out of her way and take me to. So that was a very interesting thing to do. And I want to talk about like some announcements and some giveaways. And I am so glad you guys are all here with me. And I'm also hoping that I'm gonna put in there. Oh God, Cynthia, thank you so much. Like your support, like you've just been such a sweetheart, and thank you. You're also one of my members. And we could talk about the membership if you guys like. Let's do that right now. If you want to help support my channel, one of the ways that you can do that is through, super chats, super stickers. You can support me that way. You can also support via the membership. And there's different tiers. There's $3.99, $6.99, $9.99. And then I do have like a booster type of a level and a tier. But I appreciate all of you, whether you're part of the membership or you're not. But I will tell you, I am going to start releasing some members only content very, very soon. So thank you, Cynthia, for being part of my membership, and for your amazing super sticker and your support and your love and encouragement. I wanted to also talk about my upcoming shows that I've got coming up. I have amazing shows that are going to be coming up, and I don't want you guys to miss out on them. I really don't. Today, I had an amazing guest. Just a little bit earlier, I had Mark Fiorentino, who we talked about all kinds of things. We talked about Einstein's unified field theory. That actually took us into an amazing conversation about love and kindness, and to spread love and kindness. And if you didn't get a chance to see it live, definitely go back and watch it. It's absolutely an amazing show. And I'm really trying to kind of bring you guys some content that is scientifically based, um, but that is also spiritual as well. So I hope you guys enjoy that coming up content. So yes, so tomorrow on Monday night, I have Robbie Rains coming on, and he and I are going to talk about adaptive camouflage. Now, one of the other things that we're also going to be talking about, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys, is which is going to help you guys kind of understand, I guess, what it is and why it is. Adaptive camouflage is very important. I feel like, a lot of people think and believe and have the thought process and speculate that, Sasquatch can cloak or, have the shimmery effect. We hear about that a lot in a lot of encounters. We hear that a lot. And adaptive camouflage is something that I definitely subscribe to that being a very serious, easy way to explain why in these encounters and in these reports, it seems to be where people will be like, oh, it was there, and then it stepped back and it was gone and it just vanished. So we're going to talk about that. I'm also going to be sharing with you guys some hair that Matt and I found in Mayaca, and we did have it analyzed. I am going to share with you the video that Tim T in Florida put together for Matt, and it is on Matt's channel. But I took that almost 20-minute video and I edited it down to about 7 minutes, and I'm going to show you guys the full 7 minutes of his analysis where he talks about the hairs, where he talks about how the hairs are all different colors. They have there's black, there's brown, there's red, there's like a strawberry blonde, there's white, there's clear, there's green, and he also even shows in there, he talks about human hair, and he shows what human hair looks like under the microscope. And we're going to show you also, Robbie and I are also going to present known animal hairs. And then we're going to show, our unknown hair that don't match anything. So it's going to be a really fun show to do. And it's a way for me to be able to share with you guys some of, our research, mine and Matt's research, that we've been able to, some of the evidence that we haven't released. And we're, and I'm going to be releasing some of this evidence to members only. So I hate to do that, but I do kind of need some help, right? With and some support from you guys. It does help keep the lights on. I'm just going to say that. It helps keep the lights on. And I really hope that you guys show up for that show that's on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I have Chris Hensley, who is a member of Marie Dumont's team, the Mid-Florida Bigfoot Research Group. And he and I are going to be discussing pareidolia, how it works, what it is, how our brain processes information. Again, another science-based, episode where we're going to talk about the science of pareidolia. And we're also going to touch on, getting a little bit of, how to vet evidence, right? Like, we're going to talk a little about that, about how we can try to vet our evidence before we present it on, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, wherever. So we're going to talk that. That's going to be a really interesting subject. And I just want to kind of go through all of my peeps here. I've got Mr. Lesterant, thank you for joining us today. And of course, my super fan, Gary Spike Sr., Cynthia Prince, who is one of my members. Thank you, Cynthia. And let's see who else was here. We have Daryl Zierling, and he says, hi, everyone from South Central Tennessee. Thank you for joining us. And let's see, who else do we have in the house? We have, let's see. I want to make sure I get everybody. Oh, there's Miss Laura from Paranormal Pixie. Hi, Laura. So good to see you here. And let's see, Mr. Brown Dwarf. Hi, how are you? Had you on just last week, and that was a fun conversation. I enjoyed that too. He's Brown Dwarf is like such great content. So definitely go over and see his channel, check his channel out. He's got an amazing channel. Go and subscribe over there. He always has amazing things. And Mike from Officially Forest of Monsters. Mike, thank you. It was great to meet you at Gatlinburg, sir. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for all you do for the community. You're amazing. Go over to Mike's channel, Officially Forest Monsters, and subscribe to his channel as well. Okay, guys? It's all about supporting each other. All about supporting each other. Let's see. Yes, just like how an octopus can camouflage itself. It's to me, it just makes so much sense. Adaptive camouflage. It just makes sense to me. Again, nobody knows everything, but it is something that it's plausible. It's very plausible. And so Robbie and I are going to definitely bring it. We're going to bring it. We're going to show you guys evidence and we're going to talk about it. Let's see. Who else do we have in the house? We have Lee from First Floor Audio. Hi, Lee. It's good to see you, honey. Love and blessings to you. He's got an amazing channel as well. Go over and check out his channel. And we also have Eric from Paranormal Highway. Eric, hi, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm doing really, really good. And gonna have to have you back on soon, Eric. I love what you're doing with your channel over there. Always do, always have. Unfortunately, I can't with my job and my new position and different things like that. I don't have a lot of like time during the day that I get to actually see everything that's going on and catch a live with you. But you do amazing work over there. Thank you so much. Everybody go and subscribe over there to Eric. And Susie B. Hi, Susie. So good to see you here. Thank you for coming. And Mr. Gary Spikes, of course, my number one guy. He is at every show. I don't think Gary has ever missed a show of mine, ever. Even if he just had it on and was just listening because he was busy doing stuff. I don't know, but he's always here, and I thank him for that and his love and support. He's an amazing friend. Thank you, Gary. Jane. Hey there, Jane. How are you, honey? Let's see. Who else? If Jane is here, then that must mean Garrel is not far behind. And we have Paradox Fossils. Alan, thank you for being here. So good to see you. Let's see. Who else has popped in? Yep, Garrel is here. I knew it. They're a pair. If I see one, I always see the other. You guys are amazing. And go and check out their shows and their channels and subscribe. Chiro Sounds and Midwest Night Watchers. Please go check them out. They have amazing shows. They are always very like, one of the reasons I love their shows, they're always talking about love and positivity. And they are truth seekers, and such as myself, and that's why we are always on that same connection. So thank you guys so much. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into Gatlinburg. I mean, Gatlinburg was so much fun. I'm gonna show some photos here in a second. Let me just get those pulled up. Hold on, bear with me. And unfortunately, my voice is not doing well today. Sorry, guys. I'm sipping my tea. Oh, and you know what? I don't know if I mentioned Les. I mentioned Les Durant, but definitely go over and check out his channel, Objects and Orbs. And he does some amazing work over there with UFOs and how to find them. And he's been on my show a couple times. Probably will be on more than that, but go and definitely check his channel out and subscribe to his channel. Now, I did do 2 other shows this week. And I'm going to just, you know what, before we get into Gatlinburg, sorry guys, before we get into Gatlinburg, I was on Wednesday night, I was on, and I'm going to put it in here. I was on Grizzly is on the Hunt with Grizzly and Barb Hartman, which I'm going to reach out to her because I'd love to have her on. And Chris Hensley is also on that show. So yeah, it was a real fun episode. So go and check it out. Subscribe if you haven't. And thank you, Gary. It was right. It was. It was. It was such a fun show. It was. We talked about so many different things, and I shared some evidence, and so that was a really really amazing. Hi, Marquetta. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Okay, so the other show I was on, which I enjoyed so very much. One second. My apologies. I lost my. Oh, wait, no, here it is. Done. My apologies, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. My voice is going. Oh, boy. I want to put this link in. Okay, so I had it was either the 17th or the 18th. I had on Mid Florida Bigfoot Research Group. That is the link to their YouTube. They also have a Facebook group of the same name, Mid Florida Bigfoot Research Group, and Marie Dumont, Chris Hensley, Mike Aguilar, Ruby Joe. Ruby Joe Brew, and they were so much fun, and so that was also a fun show, and that was on my channel. And then let's see, and then the other show I was on this past week was The Paranormal Voice with Michael John and Dale Quigley, and it was a lot of fun. We had we talked about so much. We talked about all kinds of things as well. So that's the link to their YouTube channel, and they're bigger on Facebook than they are on YouTube. So we're trying to help them grow their channel. So they have really amazing, interesting guests as well. And Michael John is actually going to be on my show on Sunday, August 13th at 2 p.m. So that is going to be Gary. See, even Gary knows that was an awesome show too, right, Gary? So yeah, so I just want to plug all those shows, and definitely, I want you guys to show them some love and some support too, because subscribing to a channel, it's free. Is free, and it helps us. It helps get our stuff out there, helps get our content out there, helps us with the algorithm. Like, share, and subscribe. Those are the big ways to do it, and commenting as well. And hey, Long Island Bigfoot. Hi, Mike. How are ya? I need to have you on my show, Mike. I don't know why. Don't know why I haven't had you on my show. We got to set that up. So one of the other things that I wanted to talk about was Gatlinburg. So let's we'll just kind of jump into Gatlinburg. I'll show you guys some photos. You may have even seen them on Blondes and Booze and some of the photos, but it was it was really great to be with, again, those like-minded people who are absolutely on the same wavelength as yourself, right? It's amazing to be able to be with people who I don't know, you don't feel weird, and you don't feel like a weirdo. It's just like everybody is all on the same page, and it just is such a comfortable way of being in that fellowship, and it was so much fun. So I went to Krista's. I flew to Missouri because believe it or not, it was cheaper for me to fly to Missouri and drive to Gatlinburg, uh, and then fly back out of Missouri than it was to try to fly into Knoxville. I don't know why that is, but it was. It was like $400 cheaper. So I said, hey, Krista, what do you think? And she said, absolutely. So that's what we did. And I flew to Krista's, and she has such a beautiful place, and she's in the country, and there's horses right there, and I don't know, it just felt so nice and comfortable in the energy. It was just really great, and I appreciate all of her hospitality. And then her and I, we drove down. Actually, we went to pick up Miss Letitia Nunley, and we went down there. I spent the night down there, me and Krista, at Letitia and Barton Nunley's house. And amazing, loving, giving people as well. Opened up their home again to a total stranger, but I got to meet them and spend time with them. And so it was really awesome. And then we got up the next day and we drove down to Gatlinburg, and it was just beautiful. I mean, I can't tell you how beautiful. It was such a beautiful drive, because being here from Florida, where I get, I think we're maybe 3 feet above sea level, maybe. And so it was really nice to kind of like see all of the other, like the mountains and the hills and the bridges, and yeah, it was pretty amazing. It was pretty amazing. So let's see here. What do we have? Let me share my screen. Oh, I have to pull this up a little bit. I think, yeah. To share screen. Share screen. So yeah. So there it was, this like the beautiful banner outside the venue. It was really nice. And I had to just get a picture of the banner. I was like, it was so beautiful. The only thing was it was very, very crowded. It was a lot of people and a lot of traffic. It was a lot of traffic. No parking. There was very little parking. There was, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It was so congested. I mean, it took us, I don't even know how long to actually get through all of I mean, I think it took us almost 45 minutes to get a block and a half. Like, it was really, really congested. I felt like I was back in South Beach, because that's exactly what it's like in South Beach. It's the same exact thing. There's like, shoulder to shoulder people trying to cross the street to get to the beach, to get to here, to get to there, and then just bumper to bumper traffic, a light every 500 feet. I mean, it's just, it was really good. That's my biggest complaint. That was my biggest complaint. Other than that, everything else was amazing. Thanks, Eric. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And Roger, I didn't see Roger pop in. I didn't. Thank you. Hi, Roger. I'm glad you're here. So yeah, so the first night when we got there, we went and, partially set up, Blondes and Booze vendor booth, and we got it partially set up. And, then Krista and I went to the grocery store. I cooked dinner for everybody, and we had so many people over. you know, it was just, it was just amazing to like have friends and see, all of these amazing people that, and get to meet with them and talk with them and sit with them, and it was great. So I definitely got, the opportunity. Hold on, I'm trying to find my pictures. 1 second. Oh, 1 minute. Oh, hang on. Ay, ay, ay. I'm trying to juggle all these like windows that are open. Y'all know I'm not that. You all know I am technically challenged. So I hope you guys. I hope you guys uh, bear with me. Yeah. So we had such a good time. Um, Here's Letitia. It was her birthday a day or two before, and we celebrated her birthday, and so that was a blast. That's us in the house. We rented a house, and the house was beautiful. It was beautifully staged. It was, like it was gorgeous. I mean, it was absolutely 100%, you know, renovated. It was great. So we also, hold on, I'm looking for the photo if I can find it here. Hold on, guys. I sent a whole bunch of photos to my phone. I mean, to my computer. So let me just open them up real quick. Hang on. And I'm getting there. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Here it is. Here's the photo I was looking for. Okay, here we go. Much better. Okay. So not only did we have a birthday cake for Miss Letitia Nunley, whose birthday it was, we also celebrated Robbie Rains. He got a promotion to corporal, and we were all so proud of him. And we had to surround him with love and light, and celebrate his accomplishments. So that was definitely something that was super important for all of us, to let him know how much we love and care for him. And we were so proud that of his accomplishments. So we wanted to definitely celebrate him for that. So we did that. And we had some other photos too. We had, let's see. Let me just see if I can pull them up. Guys, I'm so bad with this. Please forgive me. I don't know how to do like a slideshow or anything like that. But so here's everybody. There's several of us at the table. We're all just kind of having dinner, talking, having fun. Let's see. Mr. Greg Ogles was there. Hold on. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not good at this. Let me see. Yep. So we had Greg Ogles and Brent. They were there. Relic Films, I believe, is the name of his company. He does have a documentary out, and it is on Tubi. And I think it's called the Downey Booger. I don't know why they call them Sasquatch boogers. I still don't get that. I don't, I don't get it. Okay. And let's see. I did have to bring a bottle of Bullet bourbon for my boys, for Robbie and DA. I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to bring them some bourbon, and so that they could have a toast with each other. That was something that I just I wasn't going to let that moment pass by. So we did that. We also had, let's see, share screen. I'm getting there. So I'll just share some other photos. There's me and Robbie. He's actually smiling, but don't tell anybody that he was smiling. He doesn't, he's always saying, I'll like smile. And he'll be like, this is my smile. Let's see. What else? We've got a few other pictures here. So we all know there's a big, gigantic joke that always goes around that I'm always going to steal Robbie's hat. And, you know, I mean, I was within 2 seconds of his hat, had to do it. So, of course, there's my selfie with Robbie's hat. I had to do it. I had to. Sorry. Every conference I go to now, if he's there, I'm going to get a photo. I am going to get a selfie with Robbie's hat every single time. Every single time. Let's see. We also, at the conference, I got a picture of Robbie and DA and myself. I love this. I love this picture. I love this picture. Love it, love it, love it. Me and my boys. It's me and my crew. It was so much fun. You know, it was great because they had so many vendors there. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. There was so many vendors. And then of course, I have some photos with my girls. Over at Blondes and Booze, Miss Letitia in the back. And that is Sheila. That's Martin Groves' wife. I got the opportunity to meet Martin Groves, to meet, of course, Barton Nunley. You know, it was just, it was a great day. It was full of fun, and I don't know. I talked to so many people. I met so many researchers. So it was a lot of fun. Then that night we went to dinner, and we made it to dinner. We had a great dinner at some place called Loco Burro. It was a really good Mexican restaurant. And then we went back to the house, and I think we started, you know, we did a bonfire, not a bonfire, but like a fire pit. And everybody just kind of like, it was just a night full of like fellowshipping. It was so great. And then on the way home on Sunday, we took a drive through the LBL, and it's called the Trace. So we drove the Trace, and it was weird, guys. I'm just gonna tell you, it was super weird. It was I've never felt that kind of energy before. Like it was so weird. I wasn't even sure how to describe. I honestly, I don't know how to describe it. I did take a video. I did take a video of kind of like a dash cam view, right? Like Krista's driving, and I was talking how I was feeling and things that I was feeling in the moment. And it was very there, because they're at the Land Between the Lakes. It is, you know, there are 237 cemeteries throughout the entire Land Between the Lakes area. And so the entire time we're driving through, I was just getting the strangest, like, physical manifestations. It was really strange. So I took a video of myself talking through everything that I'm feeling. I was feeling super nauseous, extremely nauseous. I was feeling dizzy. I was feeling pains in my temple. I was feeling pain in my ear, also severe ringing, lots and lots of ringing in my ear, my left ear. My right ear, at one point, I started feeling like a stabbing pain in my ear. There was also another time where I felt like my legs, it's hard to explain, but I felt as if my legs weren't on my body anymore. Like it was the strangest sensation. I was having some pain in my upper back, chest pain. So I wasn't sure whether, as we were driving through, if maybe I was picking up on maybe how some people might have passed away, or I wasn't sure. But it was one of the strongest energies. Let's put it this way: I didn't even touch my feet; didn't touch the ground. We didn't want to get out. We didn't get out, but we weren't prepared. We weren't prepared to hike. We just wanted to drive through. But the energy there is so palpable and thick. Like, it's difficult to explain. It's almost one of those places where you have to go and see for yourself. It's really that powerful. It's crazy. But it is beautiful. It is a beautiful place. I will be taking that content. I think I have a total of 3 or 4 videos I'm going to put as members only content. So you'll see that. At one point, I'm literally I'm videotaping, and it was so hot. I mean, I don't even know how hot it was, but it was like probably 90 something degrees. And at one point, I literally got chills so bad. Every hair was standing up. I had goosebumps all over my entire body. And I think I even videotaped it. I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening to me? It was crazy. I've never actually experienced that. Now we did pull over. We did not get out of the car. Again, sorry, we didn't get out of the car. It didn't feel safe to get out of the car. I don't know any other way to put that. It's not like we didn't have anything to protect. We didn't have protection. You know what I'm saying? Pew, pew. We didn't go prepared. This is like a last minute kind of thing. And we just didn't feel safe to get out of the car. So we didn't do that. But it is beautiful. Let me see if I can share some of these videos. We did stop. We did pull over. We did one of their favorite, one of Krista's. This is like as you drive in and you begin the drive where we were at. I think it was called KD's, the Land Between the Lakes National Recreational Area. So that is the sign out front. One of the places that we stopped was at a cemetery, and it was pretty creepy. And the funny part is that what was so creepy about it were these trees. I don't know, they were super strange looking trees. And this is like one of them. I don't know if I can get that a little bit. This tree right here in the middle, like right on the right-hand side, it was such a creepy tree. It was such a weird vibe. Super weird vibe. I'm not exactly sure. It's so, like I said, it's so hard to describe and explain it. Excuse me. It's just one of those places you have to just kind of like literally go and check it out for yourself. Like super weird. Super weird. No other way to actually explain it. But this photo So this photo right here, if you go down this, I know this looks like a log. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but this right here looks like a log. It's not. That is actually the metal fence, like a metal gate that's normally locked and closed. But that trail right there takes you to the infamous kill site from, I believe is it 1982? I'm not 100% sure on the year. Hey, Uncle Bones, nice to see ya. Yeah, so right back in there, not too far from that area, is the actual infamous 1982 kill site. And that tree that is down in the back was not there. Krista said it wasn't there the last time they were there a few months ago. So, and that gate is always locked. So why the gate was open and a tree down, I don't know. It seems a little on the suspicious side. I don't know. It was good though. It was good to go and to have the experience, be able to be there and have that experience. And I really appreciate the fact that she did that. Let's see. So we talked about Gatlinburg. We talked about the LBL a little bit. And I wanted to talk about one more thing, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. And then I do have another show coming up. I have Michael John from the Paranormal Voice. Like I said, he's going to be coming on Sunday, August 13th at 2 p.m. And then on Monday, August 14th, excuse me, I have coming on, I met him at the conference, and his name is Matt Sieber, and he is with East Tennessee Bigfoot. So he's also going to be coming on, and we're going to be talking about that. And what else? I've got Jay Bachochin coming back on, and I have so many people. It's crazy. I've Paranormal 411. I've got Mark Muncie from Erie Travels that's going to be coming on. The Kentucky X-Files. I have them coming on soon. I am also going to have D.A. Roberts is also. I'm going to be booking him soon. I don't have him booked yet, but hopefully soon. And I've just got like a lot of, also I do have C. Wayne Tothero. Like I met him at the conference and he was amazing. I met Brian King Sharp. So I've got some really interesting people coming up, guys. So just stay tuned. Make sure you have all of your notification bells on. Make sure you have that. Make sure it's set. And don't forget, I don't know why YouTube does this. No one has a clue, but it does happen. And it really is a thing where people somehow get unsubscribed to channels that they really want to be subscribed to. So that does happen. So make sure that you always check and make sure that you are subscribed to your favorite channels. If you're not getting notifications, it might be an indication you need to go and double check and make sure that your favorite channels you are still subscribed to, because that's happened to me numerous times. I'll be like, why am I not getting any, why am I not getting these notifications? And then I go and I look and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not subscribed. Even though I knew I was subscribed before. I don't know why it happens. But okay, so I am going to be doing a giveaway. Hang on, I have my notes. Sorry. I can't remember everything. So I have to make notes. All right. So My Matt has an article that is featured in Paranormality magazine, the June 2023 edition. So Matt signed it. He signed the cover. So he did an article called Strange South Florida. He signed the cover, and he also signed in his article that he wrote. It is amazing. It's one of the best articles. And his articles are like featured first in the magazine. And what I love about it is, so he did sign it. He did autograph it. Strange South Florida. And one of the other interesting things he does talk about is one of the places that we go to research, and also featured in the magazine. And I know that if you're a regular here at my channel, then I know that you've seen this photograph. The one, wait, hold on, I'm sorry. The one where we talk about the rocks getting thrown at us. Hold on, I'm sorry. This one right here. Oh, this one. Where the rocks being thrown at us. This is, and then this is the photo that has the white clear hair attached to it. This is also another trip there to the exact same spot where you can barely see it right here, but right there, trust me, it's better in the book. You can see it better in the book. But it talks about one night Matt was there, and they were definitely being monitored by a drone or something. And he videotaped it. It sat there for more than 25 minutes watching them. So anyway, so that's also featured in here. So it's really awesome. And it is going to be a giveaway for somebody. Somebody's going to get this autographed, amazing magazine with Matt's article in it. And so this is what I need. This is what we need. This is what I need from y'all in order to get this autographed magazine, right? So what I need y'all to do, I had a show earlier today with Mark Fiorentino. I have a show tomorrow with Robbie Rains. And then I have a show with Chris Hensley on Tuesday. So what I need y'all to do, I need you to share it out. I need you to make a comment. Please like and comment on all 3 of those shows. And one more thing, which I think is pretty easy to do, right? Is just to watch the show, like it, leave a comment to all 3 shows. And then what I need you to do is make sure that you are, send me something, a message on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Make a comment to one of my posts, so that way I know that you are following me over there on Instagram. That's all you got to do. I think that's pretty easy. And then all of those people who do all of those things will go into a little drawing, and then we will pick someone, and that will be announced on, hang on one second. That'll be announced on my show with Michael John from the Paranormal Voice on Sunday, August 13th at 2 p.m. And the winner will get this autographed copy of Paranormality magazine. So that's all you have to do. You have to, my show today with Mark Fiorentino, my show with Robbie Rains tomorrow night, and my show on Tuesday with Chris Henley. Like, comment, share it, and then go over, follow me on Instagram, and make a comment and share out one of my posts, and that's all it takes. I don't think that's too hard. I think that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. Okay. So one more thing to just cover, and then I promise I'll let you guys go. Okay. I have coming up that I'm going to be going to my next trip. Hang on 1 second, guys. Let me just pull it up. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hang on. All right. Here we go. So, anybody that is, hang on, let me make it a little bit bigger here. Hold on. So for anybody who is going to be in the Ozark Mountain area on Saturday, September 16th, is the Ozark Mountain Bigfoot Conference and Expedition. So I know that the extended expedition, I'm pretty sure, is already booked. So that's already done. But the conference is going to be on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's $25. The tickets are $25 online. At the door, it's going to be $35. So anyone who doesn't already have your tickets, definitely get them. This is going to be such an amazing conference. We've got Shane Carpenter, we've got Randy Harrington, Daniel Perez, and we have Dr. John Morley is going to be there. I saw Randy Harrington post the other day that Scott, oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank? Y'all know this happens to me, right? You guys know that, right? Oh my goodness. Anyways, there's gonna be so many people. So if you guys, anyone is in within a few hours, come to this conference. It is going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, and a lot of real, tangible, solid information, sharing of evidence, I'm sure. So definitely go and get your tickets. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for giving me another hour today. I really appreciate that. I really do. It's been busy for me. But the summertime, unfortunately, here in Florida, it's really difficult to try to go out and actually research out. But I just have, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be scheduling some lives as soon as it gets a little cooler. It needs, October, probably in October. I'll be doing some lives on location, doing some stuff out on the Everglades, like Matt and I did that once before. You're right, Marquetta. It doesn't seem like an hour, but it really has been. It's like 3:30. I can't believe it's been almost an hour. But I am going to be doing that. I've got there's a lot coming up in the fall, in the next, for August and September are just the worst months here. It's either 100 and something degrees or it's storming with lightning. You know what I mean? Like, summertime, June, July, August, and September are just not months that we can really research. So, due to heat and mosquitoes and storms and all kinds of things. So in the fall is when I'll be doing a lot more live content, bringing you guys a lot more live content. So be ready for that because it is going to be fun. Also, over the next few months, Matt and I have so much evidence that we have never released. never released. Really, interesting evidence, paranormal evidence. We've got UFO evidence. We've got, Sasquatch evidence. We've got all kinds of things. So I will be doing that as well. Gary, Matt is doing great. Matt is doing amazing. Matt got a promotion at his job. It's a lot more responsibility. And he still has 3 little ones, he still has 3 kids. So he, he's had to step back from all of this. And he's on a hiatus right now. I will tell y'all this. I really hope he keeps writing and sending in and submitting articles to Paranormality magazine. Okay. I really hope he does. They even told him that his article was one of the best articles that they've ever had submitted. So it's a talent. He has a talent for it. So I really, really, really hope that he keeps that up. Hopefully, at least in that way, he'll still be able to be connected to all of this crazy phenomena, right? I will let him know. I will let him know how much everybody misses him. And yeah, maybe once in a blue moon, I'll get him to come and do a cameo on my show sometimes. And yeah, so definitely just keep him in your prayers. But he's doing amazing. The kids are doing amazing. His wife's doing amazing. So everybody's doing great. Everybody's doing fantastic. Yeah, I miss it. I miss doing shows with him, actually. I do. I miss him. I miss doing that with him. It was always so much fun. So hopefully, maybe we could get him to come back sometimes once in a blue moon, maybe. We'll see. We will see. So, okay, guys. So I've got that giveaway. And then we're going to do another giveaway later on, not now, later on. And I have a signed copy of Connor Flynn's The Panhandle Pirates. So I know it's hard to see. He did write he did put an inscription on the front and on the inside. Whoops, hold on. Let me get it open. And it is signed. So it is a first edition. This is a first edition. So, yeah. So I have Connor Flynn's The Panhandle Pirates. So that will be for a later time. And I have another one too. This is really good. And this is also going to be for a later time. And I know this is going to look really goofy, but it is actually a big collectible. It is the Jack Link's Sasquatch. Okay? Like, feed your wild side. The Jack Link's beef jerky. So he too can be yours. So I do have a few giveaways that are going to happen. But the first is Paranormality magazine. All right. One more time. I will just go over one more time really quickly about the giveaway for Paranormality magazine, autographed by Matt, is share out, like, and comment on today's video with Mark Fiorentino, tomorrow's episode with Robbie Rains, Tuesday's episode with Chris Hensley, and then I need you guys to go over to Instagram, and I need you to follow, share, and comment on one of my posts on Instagram. I love you all. You guys are the best. Again, thank you, Cynthia, for your super chat. Again, you're a member and you gave me a super chat. I love and blessings. Thank you so much for your support, and thank everybody for their love and support. And I will see you guys tomorrow night, 8 p.m. with Robbie Rains, and we're going to be talking about adaptive camouflage. You do not want to miss that episode. Make sure you're here for that. Don't forget, what's the mantra? Spread love and kindness wherever you go.